Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Tuesday, December the 29th. Time is now 9:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, not in the trade yet. I've been watching this amazing push up. We are well into the overbought area now, and I'm just waiting for exhaustion. And it looked like it may actually happen on this bar here. So, we've been getting a bunch of orders coming in. We had some take profit here on this bar. And I'm looking at this one now, waiting for the buyers to start drying up and the aggressive sellers to start coming in. So looks like we can possibly push up here to this previous day high, up here at 37.82, maybe up here to the one deviation line at 37.95. So we're getting a slowdown here, and I will be looking to go short in this market when the buyers dry up. So not in the trade yet, but still waiting, and I will be short 10 contracts when I see that with my footprint. So I'll be utilizing the shadow bars also for more confirmation coming in here. But as for now, we still have a lot of buyers in this market, and just kind of waiting there. So you have a lot of orders that just popped in here between 65 and 67. So that may be a key level as well. So alright guys, I'm watching, and I will be back when I pull the trigger. So see you soon. Alright, so we got all these orders that was building up here, and this one is a very large number, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get short up in here. We got some aggressive sellers, not a block, but you have a bunch of them in there. So I'm gonna see if we can push back up here to 68 and see if we can get short in that area there. Okay, so let me go ahead and set this up here at 68, and then we'll go forward from there. They are coming in pretty strong. I like to see a nice block of them though. And see what we got, 2 minutes left on this bar. So, alright guys, still not in this trade yet, but hopefully we'll be here shortly. So I'll be back in a minute and we'll see where we're at. Alright, I am in short at 37.68. So right there on that influx of volume that came in, influx of them orders there. So now what I'm looking to do is pull 5 contracts off at 10 ticks at 37.58. And my stop is going to be just above this bar for the moment at 75, which is 7 ticks. So looking like we still may have a slight push up because the area, there's nothing major sitting in here. I like the 82 level much more, but this looks like a high probability to stay in this trade at the moment. So that's what I did there. So alright, let me adjust my stuff and I will be back shortly. Alright, see you soon. Oh, okay. This is what I wanted to see right here. You got a block. These are aggressive sellers right here on these levels. So we actually have 4 sitting in here. So at this point we should have some kind of a turnaround, either be a retracement or start trending down. So not sure yet. That's always going to be based off the footprint, but this is what I wanted to see. So It was an early anticipation that was coming. Just watching CL and kind of knowing how it works. So looking to pull 10 ticks off for half my contracts, and hopefully we can breach past the moving average, as it's going to come up a little bit more, but hopefully we can breach past it. So alright, I'll be back and I will let you know where we're at. Alright, 10 ticks off, or half my contracts off at 10 ticks, moving my stop to break even now at 37.68, and from here looking for a push down, possibly back down. We'll start with the 5 deviation line and see if we can breach that. Well, I guess we got to get past this moving average first too. But so half my contracts off there, moving my stop to break even now, and we will go with it from there. So okay, so that's all set, and now it's just a point of watching and seeing where I'm going to scale out at. So alright, I'll be back shortly. Okay, stop was hit at break even. We got a big old print right here, so I guess there was some unfinished business up in this area. So I'm going to wait for the exhaustion to happen again, and I will be looking to take this one short again. So I'll do it in this video if it happens. But at this point I'm just kind of waiting, so I'm thinking we're probably getting that push up now, up here to 81. Oh, actually I didn't even notice that one there. So man, let's see what happens here, and if we're gonna get those prints. That's what I was looking for. So alright guys, I'll be back shortly and we will see where we're at. Okay, more orders, influx of orders right here on the previous day high. I'm short 10 contracts at 37.79. Looking at my shadow bars, we got a block right there on the line, and that lines up perfectly. So 81 would have been the perfect fill, 79 is good enough. So okay, so we're going to wash, rinse, repeat this. So 10 contracts off at 37.69. or 5 contracts at 10 ticks rather. Okay, at 69, and then my stop is at 89 for everything, just in case we keep pushing up. So alright, this is set up as a high probability trade again. And now we're just watching. So okay, fill is up here, and we're gonna see if we can push on down 10 ticks to get those off there. So alright, I'll be back shortly and we'll see what happens. And as soon as I paused the mic, it jumped on down. So okay, 10 ticks off, so adjusting my stop to break even now at 37.79, and we'll see if we can get this push on down from this point. Okay, that's adjusted there. Alright, so now we're just back to watching. So even better feel. So pulling 500 bucks off every time I get my 10 ticks, and then get my stop move to break even. So yeah, that's my trading strategy. I don't like to be in the markets and not be able to get to break even quickly. So if the market lingers around, I'll normally just close it for a scratch. But we're moving right now, so we got a little bit of volume going on here. Still not exceeding expected volume, but we're moving a little bit. So alright guys, I'll see where I'm looking to pull some more contracts off, and we'll go with it from there. So be back shortly. Alright, stop hit at break even again, so we're looking to take it short again. Let me jump over here to my shadow bars and kind of gauge it. And yeah, like the buyers are really fighting to keep that joker up there. So but still 2 trades, 2 profitable trades, and I'm looking to ride this joker down. So alright, watching again and seeing when I'm getting back in. So be back shortly. Alright, this go around I'm short at 37.69, 10 contracts, stop set at 37.79. First half my contracts do come off at 37.59. So, okay, I gotta adjust. I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's adjusted now. What I'm always looking at is my block orders. So they're a lot easier to see at this point. The red is the aggressiveness. These are people pretty much jumping in the market right then and there, whereas the blue, as they are orders, they're latent, um, most likely filled by limit orders, and things like that there. So I'm always gauging off that, and then the sheer volume of orders coming in is always a pretty good area to recognize as a supply demand area. So these, you got a huge block of orders that came in right there on this previous day high, and just various areas looking through. So 400 has always been my magic number, so down here. So I didn't take this trade. I probably would have. I don't think I was watching it, but it obviously would have got stopped out short, because 400 in pre-market is huge, and it was right there on the 5 deviation line. So I guess I was just lucky to draw. If I was at my computer watching that trade, I most likely would have taken that one. But currently, in short, 10 contracts at 37.69. Take profit for half off at 59, and then stop is at 79. So 10 on both sides. So, alright guys, be back and we'll see where we're at for the third trade of the day. Alright, 10 ticks was hit. Adjusting my stop to break even now. And at 37.69, that is my stop. And we'll see if we can actually scale up this go around. So it's okay. We got 3 successful scalps so far, where I'm not giving anything back from there. And now we're just trying to get this joker to push on down. So we're still in the oversold area, or overbought area, up here. And volume, while pushing up, still not exceeding. So and it is now 9:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so markets are open now, and now it's just a point of just kind of watching and seeing where we're going from there. So, alright guys, I'll be back on my next exit, or if my stop gets hit. So, alright, see you soon. So we got a new bar over here. If you look at these reading candlesticks, these long wicks normally means it's a good sign of a reversal also. So I don't really rely much on candle reading anymore, but that's a pretty good indicator on that. I think we have probably a flat divergence here going on as well. Yeah, that's flat there. Let me draw this out. So you have a flat divergence here, and then you have an up divergence here. Leave off that bar right there. Okay, so while not a strong pattern, is something just kind of to be aware of for the most part. So still looking for a downturn here. The buyers kept trying to push it up, but the sellers were aggressively fighting. Right there at the previous day high, and also down here off of, okay, just got stopped out on that. So I'll be looking to get short again here shortly, utilizing my numbers. So I'll get back to showing you what I'm showing you some analysis in a little bit, but now got to see when I can get back into the market again. So utilizing shadow bars and possibly block orders, and then I have a limit order set all the way up here at 37.81 to go short in case it pushes back up there again. That level seems to be holding pretty strong at the moment, and I can keep about a about a 5 tick stop. So right above this wick here at 86. At 86. So now it's just a point of just kind of watching and seeing where I can get back into the market again. So, all right, guys, I'll be back shortly, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, in at 37.71 based off my shadow bars here. We got the aggressive buyers sitting in at these levels between 75 and 69. So looking to pull 5 contracts off at 61. So I need to get this stuff adjusted again. And my stop is set at 81 right there on the previous day high. So again, 10 and 10. Let's see if we can do this again. See if we're gonna get this pushed down eventually. Hope so. If not, you know, I don't mind scalping for $500 for 10 ticks every now and then, because actually that happens quite often. Scalp, then I get a big run. Scalp, run, big run. So, and the occasional stop. But yeah, utilizing a footprint is generally pretty accurate. It's like seeing up underneath an iceberg. You can actually see the orders coming in the market, and the key levels where you need them to come in at. So, alright guys, I'm pause it and I'll be back. Okay, and again, so 10 ticks was hit, moving my stop to break even at 71, and waiting it out from there. So, watch, rinse, repeat. So, my friends Ann and Joe, that's kind of one of their hashtags, WRW, wash, rinse, repeat. So I like it, and I use it quite often as a term because it's so accurate when it comes to reading the footprints. So just really basing, watching the aggressive buyers, aggressive buyers, aggressive sellers at key levels, and then following the big money on what they're wanting to do. So these charts say they want to push it down, but you know, it being a holiday, I'm not exactly sure if it's them or not. But you know, just looking at the sheer number, the sheer size of these, so I would make a educated guess that they are in here to play. So, and they're just stacking up more more aggressive buyers lifting the offer, and then because they got so many offers coming in, they're going to drop this joker quickly. That's just my educated guess on that. So, but at the meantime, I'll just, you know, pull 10 ticks off here and there. So just kind of scalp it till I don't have to scalp it anymore, and I'm able to scale out. But nothing yet. So we're just kind of floating sideways for the most part from I guess basically since 9, I guess it's 8 a.m. My time. So for the past couple hours or so. So alright guys, so I'm just back to watching now. So, and a couple more scalps, I'll actually hit my target for the day at $3,000, and that'll pretty much just wrap up my day. But I'd like to get a nice rundown out of this before that happens. So, all right, see you soon. All right, stop hit once again. So I'm out of this market, and again, I'm going back to watch the footprints and seeing where I can get back in again for a short. If that's the case, I'm going short today. So that's you know, based off of the longer trend line. So we're still down. It's got a turn going on here, but I'm always expecting a pullback. So always working areas such as that. So let me I gotta set my charts up, because right now I'm just pulling the trigger on market orders when I'm seeing the key block levels that I'm needing to get into. So, alright guys, I'll be back shortly and we'll see if we can get back into another trade. Alright, see you soon. Alright, I pulled the trigger at 37.67. We had a block set back here, but I wanted to watch that one really quick. I wasn't very confident on that because we still had a lot of activity going on in these general areas here. So stop is set at 37.77. Or setting it right now, rather. That's going to be my stop. And take profit is at 57. Okay, so that's all set now on that for half the contracts off at 57 there. So we'll see where we're going to push to and go with it from there. So we got a lot of aggressive buyers coming on back in here. They really want to keep this joker up today. Okay, is that right? That's right. Okay. So now it's just a matter of watching again. So if we push on back up here to 81, I really like that area. But hopefully we can push on down here. Gonna give me my 10 ticks and pull another 500 off and break even. So alright, be back shortly. Okay, I closed this trade at scratch. I'm not liking the activity right now. Looking like we're gotten to a tighter range, and if that's the case, I'm gonna need to get in up here around 75, 76 on the short end. But yeah, it didn't really tightened up the you can see the moving average behind there, the black line, it didn't really flattened out big time. So I'm going to sit this out until we can push back up in these levels here and I can get some kind of a confirmation to get short again and possibly up here to 81. So alright, I'm back to watching. Need to get at least 2 more scalps or a decent run down, and then that'll be my trading day. So see you soon. Okay, we got that push up to the previous day high. I actually broke it a little bit here, and at the same time we had the aggressive sellers ready to defend this area. So I am short 10 contracts at 81 right there on the previous day high, and I don't know where that big push-up came from. So while I was adjusting my stop or setting my stop, it actually pushed up past the 5 tick mark, but it wasn't set. So I think I might have gotten lucky on that one, but it's set at 10 ticks right now, and I will adjust it back to break even if we can get down to these 10 ticks at 37.71 on this market here. So yeah, I like that. I like that they actually defend in this area pretty heavily. And at this point, yeah, I'm really waiting for the institutions. I mean, they must be really stacking up orders, people going long, and then they want to shoot this joker down. So again, that's my educated guess of what's going on. But always utilize risk management, just in case you are wrong. And as the numbers tend to be an accurate representative of everything that's going on with the charts, as you know, with the markets, nothing is foolproof. So, alright guys, I'll be back and we'll see where we're at. This is kind of crazy. It got down to one. All I needed was 1 tick here at 37.71 to get half off, and it just kept lingering, kept jumping and jumping. So what I did do is move my stop to break even already at 81, and if I can get back, if I get stopped out, then no big deal. But yeah, when it gets that close and then it didn't want to give it to me, yeah, I get a little bit leery. So I'm going to tighten my stop up to scratch it out in case. And I see we got an eye zone that's been broken, so this is going to be disappearing here in 22 minutes. So I'm going to watch and see if we're actually going to push higher. Okay, just got stopped out, and that's okay on that one there. So see if we're going to push up just a little bit. So this market does not want to turn around this morning. This is crazy. So and let's see if I can actually get on back into this one here at a little better price entry. Possibly at the top of this eye zone at 85. So that's going to be my next limit order set there. And I will adjust and turn it into a market order if I see a block of aggressive sellers coming in. So, alright, be back shortly. Alright guys, going to try it again. Best fill was actually right there on the line, so I am short 10 contracts at 37.81. Normal setup, take profit at 37.71 for half my contracts off, and my stop is at 37.90. So it's a 10 tick or a 9 tick stop rather than a 10 tick stop. So we'll see if we can actually we'll see if we can actually get this pushed down now, or if we just kind of want to hang above. So we got a lot of aggressive buyers coming in, actually on all my bars. So we'll see if this is the one here. So doing this last adjust. Hang on one second. And there. Okay. Alright guys, I'll be back. We'll see where we're at. Okay, still acting funny, so I just pulled all my contracts off. I got plus 6 ticks on that one. So out of this trade again. I have no idea if we're actually going to pick up volume again or not. So as you can see, it really just died off. And we're just kind of lingering, just channeling right now. So and that just really just sets me into scalping mode at this point, which is how I always enter a market, in the scalping mode, and then it eventually turns into a trend type mode, if you will. So okay, another $400 and I'll actually be at profit target. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it or not. I don't like to trade this much. A couple trades a day, 2, 3 at the most is all I'm normally looking for. But we may give it a shot. I'm gonna sit here and watch probably for another hour or so. And if I get an ideal entry, I'll go ahead and take it and see if we can go in and get these last $400 for a $3,000 day. So, alright, I'll be back shortly if I get into an entry. If not, then that'll be the end of this video. But I'll come back and give a farewell. So, alright, see you soon. See you soon. Alright, we're giving it another go at 37.76. Right here on this volume node right here, and I'm just shooting for 4 ticks, so 72 is where I will be looking to exit for all my contracts. And I was setting it and didn't get a chance to get that one. So let's see if we can get it. All right, there we go. All right, I am out of the market. So, and then watch this joker push on down from here. So, all right, well, I'm at $3,000. So, so it was just kind of a scalping day. So I'm not really gonna worry too much about what goes on for the rest of the day here. As my trading plan only calls for $3,000, so, and that was done today. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Those were successful scalps using the footprint And I wish I was able to show you it using it, turning a scalp into a trend, but that's okay. Yep, look at it, there it goes. So, and that's okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.